fact, the big story we are tracking at the moment is that the Gyanvapi case is being heard in the Supreme Court. In fact, the Mosque Committee's plea was urgently mentioned before the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has made several important points. Of course, it has asked petitioners to move the High Court, the Allahabad High Court in this particular case. But also the core of the argument really is that the basic structure should not be changed and that the survey must not involve any excavation work or invasive work. That seems to be the core of the argument. In fact, what the Supreme Court has also said now, that the CJI has said that the Solicitor General has put it on record that for at least the next 1 week, no excavation work or no invasive work will be done as far as this survey is concerned. And the Solicitor General said that the focus currently is on photography, measurements, etc., and not really any work that would change the structure, or in a sense, again, coming back to the point of that invasive work not being done. Arvind Gunasekar is joining us on the phone line. Arvind, one important clarification as the hearing is still going on. Has the Supreme Court essentially said no excavation work for 1 week or no work at all by the ASI?
Vedant, the Masjid committee that they moved the Supreme Court challenging the lower court order that permitted the ASI to carry out its own examination of this site. So, Supreme Court asked the Solicitor General to ascertain from the ASI Archaeological Society to whether they would be proceeding ahead with the excavation work, and then Solicitor General informed the court that there won't be any kind of invasive or excavation work that will be carried out during this particular examination, and he told the Supreme Court that only photography and also radar process of this particular site is being carried out by the ASA, and that's why Supreme Court said that if that's the case, then I'll give Supreme Court said that Supreme Court will give time for the petitioner, that is the Masjid committee, to move the High Court challenging the trial court order allowing the ASI to carry out this particular examination, for which the Masjid side told the Supreme Court, in that particular case, Supreme Court should stay the order so that they can move the Allahabad High Court. But Supreme Court said that because the Solicitor General has already given an undertaking that there won't be any excavation work that will be carried out in this particular site, and that's why Supreme Court said that because the Solicitor General has already given an undertaking that has been taken on record by the Supreme Court, then the petitioner side can move the Allahabad High Court within a period of 1 week or 2 weeks, challenging the trial court order or the lower court order. Sorry, in this particular case, the petitioner side, which is the Masjid committee, is still pressing for a stay of the overall order, because Supreme Court has said that we have taken on record the submission of the Solicitor General that there won't be any excavation work that will be carried out in the particular site, because that was the apprehension that was raised by the petitioner side in Supreme Court. But because Solicitor General has given an undertaking that the ASI will not be carrying out any excavation work, and that's why the Supreme Court has said that because your apprehension has now been taken care of, and now we'll be giving you a time for 1 week or 2 weeks within which you can move the Allahabad High Court and challenge the lower court order. But the petitioner side wants the entire trial court, the lower court order, which is permitting the ASI to carry out this particular examination overall, to be stayed. So that particular argument is still underway. So the SG has given an undertaking that there won't be any excavation, which Supreme Court has taken note of. But the petitioner side wants the overall order to be stayed, and arguments on that particular aspect is still underway.